watering the wrong thoughts? Oh man, that was the question that was asked me today. So during my workouts, I get up and I have my morning routine. I take care of me first. I move my body. But today was different. Today, and a lot of days actually, I put on a sermon and I listen to my headphones while I do my workout. And today, the sermon topic was wasted rain. And I've already listened to it once, but it's so freaking good that I just wanted to listen to it again. I felt very called to it. And in that sermon, he talked about what you water, you will grow. And this is for your thought process, right? Like what you keep feeding, what you keep fueling, what you keep giving thoughts to, that's going to grow. Are you watering the wrong thoughts? Are you focusing on the wrong things? Life is all about intention. Life is all about what you're going to bring to it. And I think so many of us spend our entire life growing up learning how to water the wrong thoughts, learning how to compare and compete, learning how to tell ourselves we're not enough. We spend so much of our lives kind of in this box, right? Trapped in this way of thinking of how negative and fixed versus positive and growth. And it's really powerful. It's really powerful when you can step outside of that and step into this growth thought process, really becoming who you can become. And it's simply that easy change, watering the correct thoughts. But what are the correct thoughts, right? What are the things that you can change, and how do you break that habit? And I'll be honest, it's hard. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of self-reflection. It takes a lot of inner heart. And so when I ask, are you watering the wrong thoughts? When he asked me, I was like, okay. Am I watering the wrong thoughts? Because it's easy to focus on the bad. It's easy to focus on the problems. But what if and when we can start focusing on the good in us, the good in we're doing? This year, especially for me, has been quite the challenge. It was supposed to be the year that I got me, right? That I was going full time and doing my things because I didn't have kids at home. And then I got thrown for the loop because then I became a homeschool mom. And then I became a virtual teacher. And then all of these things, right? I kind of had to go part-time in my business so that I could step up full-time in the season of life that I'm needed. And a lot of the times I wanted to water those bad thoughts. I wanted to tell myself, what are you doing? You're not doing this right. Look at you failing. Look at you stumbling. What are you doing? Doubting, and doubting. The problem was I was watering the wrong thoughts. I was focusing on everything I was doing wrong instead of focusing on all the things that I'm doing right, instead of looking at what I've overcome through this season, instead of just focusing on the season that I'm in and showing up with heart in that. Whew, is that powerful? I can check the boxes all day long. I can read the motivation, read the inspiration. I can show up to give others. But if I'm not using my whole heart and I'm subconsciously watering the wrong thoughts, if I'm focusing on the bad, what do you think is going to come up in my life? How do you think I'm going to show up for what I have to bring? It's going to be the things that I'm watering. It's going to be the thoughts that I'm giving. And I hope in sharing my thought process with you that it can bring light to yours, right? That you can kind of reflect on what you're doing. We all want honey. We all want the good. We all want the sweet. We all want the rainbows and sunshine. But the truth of the matter is that's not how life goes. You don't grow through the good. You grow through the hard. You grow through the struggles. You grow by continually fighting, by continually showing up, by continually asking yourself these questions, right? You can have honey all around you, but if you're not eating the honey, you're not going to be sweet. We spend so much time focusing on drinking the poison, watering those negative thoughts. We focus on drinking the poison and we expect a better outcome. We expect for this beautiful amazingness. But we can't feel good and be good when we're filled with poison. If you want a sweet life, you better start eating the honey. You better start watering those flowers, right? Whew. I was like, Okay, I feel that. It's easy when life gets hard to focus on the poison, on the bad thoughts. But I want to remind you that you're in control of two things, your attitude and your action. And it's really about reflecting on your feelings, on your emotions, so that you can water the good, so that you can remind yourself how amazing you are. You can remind yourself what you're actually accomplishing. You can remind yourself that even though this is a season, you are growing and learning. You are becoming better. This life is beautiful in the here and now. Not saying it's easy. Sometimes it's really freaking hard. But the thoughts that you water grows those plants. And I want your plants to be beautiful. I want your mind to flourish. I want you to be filled with joy. But in order to do that, you got to start eating the honey instead of drinking the poison. Maybe you got to start clearing the noise, getting rid of the social media that's bringing you down, and instead surrounding yourself with more positivity and doing something with it. Really learning from the motivation, learning from the inspiration, and doing something with that. Not just hearing it, but using it.